People have been asking this question about Kai Soto. Can he play in the NBA? I would like to make a bold statement now. It's not a matter of if, but when. So, wouldn't it be better to ask instead, when will he be ready? First, I would like to thank you for watching my first ever content. When I reach 1 million subs, I will give a brand new car to one of you guys. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you will walk with me in this journey as I aim to give the best content every single time. Okay, let's get right into it. The Adelaide 36ers shocked the basketball world when they beat the Phoenix Suns 134 to 124 in front of the Suns crowd. The Phoenix Suns, who had the best record last season with a franchise record of 64 wins, boast of players like future Hall of Famer Chris Paul, All-Star Devin Booker, and rising star DeAndre Ayton. The 36ers were led by former G League standout Craig Randall II with 35 points on 9 for 17 from beyond the arc. Kai Soto, the best prospect to come out of the Philippines, registered 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. This was a very good exposure for Kai since he didn't get drafted in this year's draft. Although he went head to head with Ayton only a few times, it was a good gauge to see where he currently stands against NBA level players. So, how did he fare in this game? Kai came off the bench, played almost 18 minutes, and got a plus-minus score of 11, tied for the second best for the 36ers. While Ayton also got a score of 11, the rest of the Suns bench were atrocious as they combined for an average of negative 15. So we can say that Kai did very well based on his impact on the floor. There are three key areas that Kai needs to continue to focus on. First, physique. Kai is still very young, and eventually he's going to add more pounds, and I think he needs it. There was one play where Aiton was able to get by him and draw a foul. You could see that Kai was kind of thrown off balance. Now imagine if that was Zion Williamson or Joel Embiid. Second, go-to moves. Great bigs in NBA history always had their patented moves. Abdul-Jabbar had his skyhook. Olajuwon had his dream shake. Dirk had his one-legged fadeaway.
One of the great scores in the history of this game. One of the most unguardable shots in the NBA.
Tim his bank shot.
Really brought back using the backboard as a weapon in the NBA.
And Shaq his 320-pound frame.
Watch this now, Bob. Watch the power. He just overpowers him, and he comes down, and then he shoves him right there. They called the technical on Shaq on that play, and then the technical on Dudley for throwing the ball.
What I notice is whenever Kai attacks the basket, he usually dribbles only once, gathers, and then takes his 2 legal steps right away. The problem with this move is if the defender is able to lock you down, you will have no more choice but to either make a shot or pass it to your teammate. Now, this could lead to a turnover. Unlike if you maybe add another dribble or two, a spin move, a step back, well, this could make you harder to guard. I think Kai needs to develop a semi-hook like Giannis.
Have started out 0 for 3, and it's 1 for 4 shooting here for the Hawks. So not great shooting.
And a bank shot like Tim.
Starts his move, spinning, fadeaway jumper off the glass. It's good. The bank is open.
Beautiful. Hold it up. Oh.
Third, mental attitude. Now, I'm not saying Kai doesn't have confidence. He does. But this is more of having that Mamba mentality. Now, in Kai's case, yes, it is good to say that he is a team player, he will do whatever his coach tells him to do, etc. But the reality is, if his goal is the NBA, then his every game is practically an audition to make it to the NBA. This is where developing a borderline hubris comes into play. He's got to have that supreme confidence in himself. He's got to see himself now as a superior player, especially as a scorer. Now, that confidence includes taking ownership of his basketball destiny. He's got to realize that there are literally hundreds and hundreds of players who are aiming to get to the NBA, and he has to take it by force. Now, you combine that mindset with developing your body and your core skills, you will get a player who is more than ready to play on basketball's biggest stage, the NBA. So, when will he be ready? When we see these three things develop in Kai Moore, I firmly believe that we will hear his name called in the draft in the next year or two. For now, let's continue to support him all the way and hope for the best. After all, his success is also representative of a nation's undying passion for the game of basketball. If you liked this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, click on the notification bell so you can get an update once I post a new video. It will also help the channel if you can share it with your friends. You can tell them, hey, there's a new awesome sports channel. Thank you very much for watching. And remember, if you have faith, there will be no defeats.